Okay, so beats 1 through 4. So we're going to gradually add on to our rock beats with our bass drum. Okay, so usually in rock music, okay, you have your standard 8th note hi-hat rhythm. Okay, with your snare on 2 and 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, and you can put your bass drum anywhere you want. Now, depending on the type of rock it is, okay, which we're going to get into all types of rock grooves in this collection. So here's the starting basics. So we're going to put our bass drum for the first groove. We're going to put our bass drum on beat 1. Okay, so if we have 1, 2, 3, 4, our bass drum's going to be on 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. Okay, now I'm going to put a metronome on because it's always good to have a metronome going. Okay, all right. 1, 2, 1, 2, and 3, and 4, and 3, Okay, so once you're comfortable with beat 1, then you add another note, another bass drum note right after that. So it's on 1 and the end of 1. So it'll be 1 and 2, 3, 4. 1 and 2, 3, 4. So now remember, the space is a good thing, right? We're gradually adding on because there's different types of rock beats. So ready? 1, 2, 1 and 2. 3, 4. 1 and 2, 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 3. And when you're comfortable with these, you can speed them up. And with these 4 grooves, you'll be able to, put different combinations together. I mean, you can explore so much with rock grooves alone. It's unbelievable. So that's the second groove, okay? The third groove, right, in this beginning session of the rock grooves, okay? We're going to put a bass drum on 1 and the end of 2. So it's 1, 2, and 3, 4, 1, 2, and 3, 4. So it'll sound like this. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, and 3, 4. 1, 2, and 3, 4. 1, 2, and 3, 4. 1, 2, Okay, so again, all of these grooves can be played at various tempos, slow or fast. I would recommend that you practice these slow. Oh my God, I said it. Oh, God forbid you play things slow. So many of my students want to just, start playing them fast, like right away, when their muscles can't handle it or they don't bother to process it. And God forbid I say the word slow because no one has patience for that anymore. If you've ever studied with me, you know I'm going to bust your chops about that. Okay, so one thing I expect from my students is that they start slow, then you gradually go faster, okay? That's why I always start slow with a metronome, so that you guys can see what's going on. Alright, now, the last groove, okay? So, the bass drums are going to be on beats 1 and 3, okay? So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. That's pretty simple, right? That's your basic radio-friendly beat. You hear it all over the place. You know, all over the pop hits, all over the country hits. I mean, it works for almost everything. Okay, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. I would also recommend that you have a metronome going because your time feel is very important. If you don't have good time, people are going to have a hard time playing with you, okay? So I always have a metronome when I practice, and I'll get into different metronome functions at some point. However, keep things simple with these rock grooves, you know, play them until you're comfortable. And that's very important. That's why you play things slow, so that you get comfortable with it. And when you have it slow, it's going to sound good fast. Alan Dawson used to say, if it doesn't sound good slow, it's not going to sound good fast. And that's true. And a lot of drummers have pretty much, you know, said similar things along these lines. Okay, so that's the first 4 basic rock grooves. And we'll get into a lot more, okay? So that's it for this lesson. See you next time.